Mr. Chair, what rule did my question violate? May I appeal to our colleagues, magrespetuhan tayo. Kailangan ba yung tanong ko, ipaalam ko kay Congressman Marcoleta?
I would like to defer my motion because I would like to consult staff kung itong mga 100 billion na insertions sa 2025 budget ay may mga nakasamang those projects as the President had mentioned in revelations. So, consult ko kung wala po dito, I will withdraw my motion. Pero kung meron, I will insist on. So, Mr. Chair, I would like to request the chair my earlier motion. Thank you.
Get the motion heard.
Chair.
Point of order, just
Mr. Chair.
inquiry from the movant. So when he moves for the deferment of his motion earlier, not really withdrawing the motion. Do I take it correctly?
As I said, I said, Mr. Chair, I am not withdrawing my motion. I'm just deferring my motion to order to consult my staff whether 100 billion insertions in the 2025 budget includes those projects as mentioned by the. So, in order to be fair to
Isn't it? I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, I have to. Isn't it back to our colleague, senior minority leader? You were actually mentioning about the BICAM earlier. And really, it's supposed to be part also of my questions later. Nobody has ever seen, as far as I know, the BICAM Committee Report 2025 has not been released in a copy. So there are a lot of questions. And the only ones who can really explain those things, because there's an unprecedented cuts and insertion. 173 billion, understand, I consulted budget expert. So, ang pananaw ko po, paano tayo makaka-move on sa pag-inquire nitong mga individual projects, insertions, etc. Kung hindi pa natin nalalaman ano ang nangyari sa BICAM in 2025. And therefore, ang makakasagot nun, just information, would be the two chairs of both panels, the House and the Senate, in that BICAM. I'm not saying that my colleague, my distinguished colleague, would have no discretion, a deferral of this motion. It's just that doon po sana rin ako tutuloy. We have to understand what happens sa BICAM. And makakasabi sa atin yan, yung report mismo, na hindi pa nakikita ng karamihan, and testimony as person of those in the know, and that refers to both chairs of the APRO committee of the House and the Finance Committee of the Senate. So it's just a form of a money. At gusto ko lang pong sagutin ng konti yung punto ni the Honorable Congresswoman Garin saying something, let's not make it personal. Who's saying that we're making it personal? Nothing personal. It's all about public interest. It's all about truth and accountability. Wala akong personalan dito. Thank you very much, Mr.
Chair.
Mr. Chair, if I may, Mr. Chair, because I'm listed as
want
the
to,
first
recognize-
interpolator, may I appeal to my colleagues? If I may be able to proceed to my line of questioning, I will pursue the line of questioning of the Honorable Ega Erice, and I fully respect the context of the statements of the Honorable Laila de Lima. With that, Mr. Chair, may I appeal that I be recognized as the
Yes,
first.
please proceed.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chair.
Mr.
Maraming
Chair, Mr.
salamat
Chair.
po sa ating
Point
mga
of order.
kasamahan. Mr. Chair, may
Point
I
of order,
ask,
Mr. Chair.
because
Point
the
of order, Mrs. Chair.
Yes.
So, what is
Just
the
point of
the-
order.
Yes. So I just want to inquire because ang rules na po natin is
minority, independent, and majority.
No, I don't think there's a rule like that.
So, kailan po ang term ng independent?
Sorry?
Kailan po ang term ng...
After the majority.
So, ang rule ng committee na to is minority, majority, independent.
Yes po.
Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Mr.
Chair.
Chair.
Maraming salamat din, Kong Toby.
Congressman Flores, please.
Yeah, Mr. Chair. The former Secretary Bonoan is actually asking that he be excused, Mr. Chair, as there is going to be a turnover for the DPWH with the new secretary, Mr. Chair.
Yes, I understand.
With
but
the undertaking that he will come back and in the next scheduled hearing. Mr. Chair.
we'll just
Mr.
finish
Chair,
this interpellation, then he can.
Precisely the reason that I want to move forward, because the subject of my interpellation will be answered by the Honorable Bonoan. Yeah, very quickly, Mr. Chair, kung pwede lang po sana. I only have 5 minutes.
If we do allow that, Mr. Chair, then we would have to allow everyone to ask questions, Secretary Bonoan.
But Secretary Bonoan is time bound, no? So we just let her finish then.
I submit, Mr. Chair.
Secretary Bonoan can basically go.
Maraming salamat, sir. Maraming salamat, Kong Flores. So, Mr. Chair, kanina nga, may mga natanong si Sec Laila, may mga tanong si Kong Erice. May I ask from the Secretary of the Department of Public Works and Highways,
Former.
the former Secretary, can you give us a very brief flow of how projects are listed in the National Expenditure Program?
Your Honor, the process starts from engineering districts, consultation with various sectors.
Point of order, Mr. Chair. Sorry to interrupt. Hindi po kaya nabanggit na po ni Secretary Bonoan yung tanong po ni Congresswoman Garin sa pagtatanong po ni Congressman Erice. This is just a duplication of the question propounded by Congressman Erice.
But I think we have to give her the honor of asking the question.
Even if it's a repetition of what was asked
Mr. Chair,
earlier.
what rule did my question violate? May I appeal to my colleagues, magrespetuhan tayo. Kung tiyempo nyo naman, pwede kayong magtanong. I gave that preliminary question because I'm moving to the next question.
This is a
Connected
point
to
of
law.
order po.
What law
Yeah,
did I violate in asking a question, Mr.
I'm-
Chair? Hindi na po ba ako pwedeng magtanong?
I'm making the
Kailangan ba yung tanong ko, ipaalam ko kay Congressman Marcoleta?
Binanggit ko lang po na natanong na po kasi ni
Yeah.
Congressman Erice yung pong katanungan ng ating
That's why, Mr. Chair,
Mambabatas.
I mentioned that my questions is in line with the question of Congressman Erice. That's why I'm setting the premise. Let's move forward, Mr. Chair. Sayang ang oras na hinihinto natin ang investigasyon na ito.
If the premise was laid already, why do we have to repeat it?
Because, Mr. Chair, I have my time. I'm laying down my premises of ano po ba ang kinakatakutan ni Congressman Marcoleta sa mga katanungan ko?
Wala po.
Then
Wala
let me
po.
proceed, Mr.
Gusto po
Chair.
natin
It's my
mag-move
time.
forward.
The chair will rule.
Kailangan
The chair will rule,
itirin po
please.
natin ang oras. Di po ba?
Oras ko po ang kinakain ng mga tanong ko. And Mr. Chair, may I move that my time be sent back to point zero?
Yes, let the Deputy Speaker proceed, please. Thank you. The chair has ruled.
So thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Balik po ako sa zero at magsimula po ang aking 5 minuto. So Secretary, ulitin ko lang po yung tanong para po madugtong ko. Paano po ba nagsisimula ang paglista ng mga proyekto sa NEP? Sa NEP po muna tayo.
Sa NEP po ay nagsisimula po dun sa mga engineering district namin when they consolidate their proposals from all sectors, all the projects that have to be considered in the budget that has been allocated per engineering district, Your Honor. And consultation with various sectors, as I said, is go through development councils, provincial development councils, and this will have to be elevated actually to the regional development council, where they will propose the regional budget proposals. From the regional budget proposals, this is where we are determine actually the priorities that will be incorporated to the NEP to the allocation for each of the legislative district. So this is where we are going to determine priority include into the proposal, Your Honor.
How about, Mr. Chair, dun sa implementation? Sino naman ang nag-oversee ng implementation sa baba?
Implementation of projects dependent on the threshold authority that has been given. Let's say, for example, in the district level, Your Honor, they have the authority to implement projects up to 150 million, and up to regional offices, they have the threshold authority to implement up to 400 million, Your Honor.
In other words, Mr. Chair, correct me kung tama po ba ang tinutumbok natin. Sa kasalukuyang sitwasyon, ang proposal ay nanggagaling sa baba. After several consultations, umaakyat, napupondohan, nalalagay sa budget. Pero pagdating sa implementation, ang mga proponents ay siya rin ang nag-oversee ng implementation. Tama po ba, Secretary?
Ang nag-oversee na implementation, Your Honor, it should be the district.
So technically, where it emanated, kung sino ang nag-propose, initially, yun din ang
Yes,
mag-oversee
Your Honor.
in the normal flow of conduct. So kamakailan po, Secretary, ay nakita ko sa news na kayo po ay bumisita sa mga proyektong na-allege na ghost. Do you confirm this, sir?
Correct, Your Honor.
Pwede niyo po ba kaming i-orient kung totoo ba talagang ghost sangayon sa lumalabas sa balita? Totoo bang substandard? And can we have the specifics of this project?
Your Honor, when the President mentioned actually that we have to investigate all the projects that we have furnished him, all the completed projects that we have furnished him, I immediately sent out validation team from the Department of Public Works and Highways to do a what we call present and absent project identification. And thereafter, there has been some reports that there are projects that cannot be located, and there are projects actually.
Apologies, sir. Tumbukin na lang po natin yung una yung binisita. Were these projects in Bulacan?
Yes, Your Honor, meron kami.
So,
pinuntahan.
ghost ba? Hindi ba totoo? May project na pondohan, na kolekta, pero walang existing? Ganun po ba ang inyong nakita o hindi?
What I can now calls Your Honor is actually there are two projects that we have noted that the seems are ghost projects.